Hey guys, this is Subhash Mishra, your test coach. Today we will learn an important topic, that is how to read and write data from a property file. Okay, so as of now, when we are learning basic concepts of Selenium or REST assured API automation, you have seen that we used to hard code the values. So for example, we used to hard code the URLs or username, password, locators, database configuration, right? So we were learning the concepts, so it was fine. But when you will use it practically or you will write automation code for your project, you should not hard code these values. So you can think of anything which is configurable, you should not hard code that, because it will be very difficult to maintain in a long run. So in automation testing, it is very much important that you should maintain those automation test cases, right? So maintenance is the biggest challenge. So you should write your code in such a way that it will be easy to maintain. Okay, so do not hard code these values. Then how you will do it, right? So what we will do, we will write into a property file, or we will read the data from a property file. So that's what we are going to learn in today's session. So you should read it from a property file. So in future, if you have to update anything, you can just update the value present in the property file, then it will be easy, right? So if I'll show you some example, let me go here. So you are seeing here, right? We are just using this, we are hard coding it, right? You will have multiple test environments. For example, you have queue environment, you have staging environment, you have production environment, and you need to run this test case in each environment, right? So in that time, you should not go and you should not update here, right? For each test case, you should not update it here. So you should keep it in a configurable place in a property file. So you update that value in the property file and it should reflect in all the test cases. So we will learn that how we can do it. So for that, what we will do, first we will create one property file, right? So always remember, you can create the property file inside the resource folder. So here if you will see, we are writing the test cases here, okay, in the package src test java. Inside that I have a package and I am writing test cases in that. But property file, if you have to make it, right, you can put it inside the src test resources. So just right click and new, then here you can see file, right? So here you can give anything, any name, but make sure you are just giving, the file should end with dot properties. Okay, so name you can give anything, but it should end with dot properties. Finish. Okay, so this is your property file, and how the values will be inside this property file, it will be a key value pair, right? So for example, browser, we are talking about browser. Okay, now you want to test with the Chrome browser, in future you want to test with the Firefox browser, so we should configure that. Similarly URL, right? So for example, here we are telling this is the URL, right? So let me just copy paste and okay, fine. So these are the config properties or config value, you can say. Okay, then how we will read it, right? So to do that, what we will do, we will create a new class. So let me create a class and I will name it as base test. Okay, finish. Fine. So what we will do here, we will write some code, so we should able to read these values. Okay, so how you will do that? So you should understand that in Java, this property file is a file which we use to keep the configuration parameters. So everything in the property file is present in the key value pairs. Okay, so when you want to access these values, we can use the key and you can access the value. Okay, so now what we will do here, we will use one properties class. So that is a again Java class, right? So you can write properties, okay, prop is equal to new properties. So what we are doing here, we are creating object of the properties class. Okay, you can import this. Okay, so you know, whenever you want to use any methods of any class, you need to create the instance or object of that class. So we have created object of this properties class. Okay, then what is next? The next thing is you need to read the file. So where this file is, right? So we need to understand that, we need to find that file, right? So for that, what you can do, again you can use one more class that is file input stream. Okay, again you can create one property FIS is equal to new file input stream. Okay, then here you give the path of that file. Okay, now we need to import it, right? So let me import it. Fine. Then here also we need to add throws declaration. Fine. Now from where we will get this path, right? So where is the file? So here you can see the file. So just right click and property. So you can see this is the location where the file is present. Okay, just copy it and then what you do is just paste it here. Okay, that's all. So you have created one object of the properties class and one object for the file input stream. Now what you need to do, you need to sync this, right? How it is going to load it, right? So what you need to do, you just need to write prop dot load. So this is the method. So what it will load? It will load this, okay, this file. Fine. Now you will able to, so what is the error? Let's see. Okay, add throws declaration. Fine. Now what you can do? Now you should able to read what is there inside this config.property. So for that what you will do now? Again you just need to write prop dot get property. Okay, what you want to read? You want to read this value. So I have always told you can read from the key. So here key is browser. So here you can write browser. It is a string. So I am putting it inside a double quote. Similarly here it will be URL. Okay, so if you just want to know what you can do, you can just do a sysout. So here we will tell browser is fine. Similarly we will say here it is URL and here we will say URL. Fine, let me remove this and now let me execute this, right? So run as Java application. So you see the browser is Chrome and URL is this. So we are able to read it. Similarly, if you want to set the property, how you will do it, right? So here we are using get property method. Similarly, you can use set property method. So what you can do, prop dot set property. Okay, so what property you want to set here? You want to set, for example, this browser, right? So here we will write browser and what is the value? Value will be, for example, Firefox. Okay, and now what you do, you just do this print. Okay, and now let's execute it. Let's see what is happening. See, first it was Chrome, then URL, then browser became Firefox. But if you notice this config.property, right, this value didn't change because we didn't write it here. We only updated in the runtime. Okay, so if you want to write it into the config file, what you will do? Let me tell you that, right? So to read, we are using file input stream. Similarly, to write, we will use file output stream. So what we will do here? We will just write file output. Okay, let me import this and here I will write FOS and I will copy this. Okay, and in place of load, what we will do? We will write prop dot store. Okay, so here it is FOS and it is null. Fine, right? Now what we will do? We will print this. Okay, now let me run it. Okay, and now let's see the config file. See, this got changed to Firefox. Okay, so it got updated. So if you want to update this, you can update in this way. Okay, so now the next thing is I want to tell you, so how you are going to replace this, right? So this I want to show you. So what I will do, I will just copy this part, okay, and I will just show you here. And before to that, let me just comment out this set property thing, or let it be there, should not be a problem. Only in place of this, what I will use, I will use prop dot get property, and here I will use URL, okay, sorry, in a double quote, okay. So it should navigate to this particular URL, right? Let me run and show you. See, it is navigating to automationpractice.com, which was in our config file, right? So that's what we wanted here, right? It should navigate to this, whatever there inside the property file, automationpractice.com. Okay, so that is what we are expecting here. Fine. So this is how you can read and write files to a property file. Okay, one more question, maybe it will be in your mind. So here, right, let me show you. So in this, when you are writing new file input stream, you are hard coding these values, right, where exactly this config file located, right? So if you don't want to use it, I can give you one more way. So what you can do is, let me comment out this and let me write it again, but will not hard code these values. Then how you will do it, right? That will be in your mind. If you will not hard code, then how you will do it? Let me tell you that. So here we have written file input stream FIS equal to new file input stream. Here we should give the path of this config file. So we will not give the exact path. What we will do, we will just write base test dot class, okay, dot get code source, okay, dot get location, dot get path, okay. Then what you can do, you can just write plus and you give the file, okay, this config dot property. So basically this, what it will do, it will find your base location and then your config dot property. Make sure this file is present here, okay, in your SRC test resources, okay. So now you can run it, it will also do the same thing. So here what I will just write, driver dot close, or let me just comment out this part. So we will just see the print statement, it is reading or not. So basically what I wanted to tell you, that don't hard code these values. You can just, this is also one way you can read or write property file, okay. So here you see it is working fine. Now the value is Firefox, that's why it was updated, right? Okay, that's all for today. We will use these concepts when we will design our framework. Hope this video is helpful for you. Thank you. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. I will try to explain it. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel.